created just to provide a value add or an add-on to the Indian corporate businesses. So there are a number of Indian businesses which have an outward-looking theme. Like, for instance, many of them have projects across the world. They have, or there may be companies who have a global ambition. So the GIFT City ecosystem enables such companies to raise equity in the form of foreign exchange, in the form of dollars or euros, which they can invest into global ambitions of their of such companies. So this is just an option. So therefore, it is not meant for every Indian company. I mean, a company which is doing a purely domestic business will have no value in this ecosystem. But if there's a company which is connected with a global ecosystem, it's like an export-led company or a company with a number of projects abroad, we see a lot of value for them to come and set up, issue an initial public offering or a follow-on offering through GIFT City. So at this point of time, we have enabled regulations for unlisted Indian companies to list themselves here, and the exchange here is actually evaluating a few applications, and we expect that the issuances to happen over the course of this year and early next year as well.
So how many applications are under process, would you say?
So at this point of time, there is one company with a couple of other companies also being evaluated by the exchange. One company is in a very advanced stage, and we expect that the other few companies also to be probably evaluated by the exchange before they are cleared.
In terms of scaling up operations at IFSC Bullion Exchange, is there any target that you've set out?
So India is a very large buyer of bullion. So our thinking has been that that an exchange-traded process of trading is actually much more efficient, transparent, and a better way to actually do a bullion business than probably OTC. Though of course both forms of trade need to coexist, but our idea is to actually support, facilitate, and encourage the exchange-based trading of bullion. So with this, we have created the International Bullion Exchange, and over the last year or so, the trading on the Indian Bullion Exchange has actually expanded significantly. And we believe that this during the current year, in which I think we expect the Bullion Exchange to play an important role in enabling import of gold under the Advanced Authorization Program, as well as the business which the nominated banks do, would come into GIFT City in a significant way.
Would there be any recommendation that has gone from you in terms of making it easier to invest, making it more attractive to invest, something which possibly is that we could see in the union budget or in the months to come?
So, let me say that one of the things as a regulator which we are working on is to ensure a higher ease of doing business. So, fortunately, the regulation making which started in 2020 provided us the opportunity to benchmark our regulations with the best in the world. So from that perspective, our regulations are more aligned to what obtains in international jurisdictions like Singapore, Dubai, London, and Hong Kong, etc. But this process is a constant activity because the goalposts are also shifting with more innovations happening in the international marketplace. So we are constantly, every couple of years, reviewing our regulations and seeing how we can provide regulations which are completely aligned with the latest best practices in the rest of the world. So this is one of our biggest focus activities, that is improving the ease of doing business. So from that, one of the important elements would be fully digital online onboarding of customers. I just mentioned that this week that we have pulled out a video KYC-based assisted onboarding of NRIs. Our goal is that maybe in the next few months also to enable face authentication of non-resident Indians to onboard themselves, which will actually make the process entirely simpler and faster as well. But in the next several months, maybe the next 6 months, under the actions of the Finance Ministry and the Minister for Finance, we are also working on how to provide a digital KYC system for foreigners as well. So this would be a piece of heavy lifting because of the nature of the validation of international KYC documents. So we are working on it, and we expect that maybe by next year, we would be able to provide a system which matches the best of the processes in the rest of the world. Along with KYC, one of the other focus areas has been to make ease of payments. We have requested all the GIFT City banks to provide high-quality user interfaces for GIFT City clients in the form of mobile apps and so on and so forth. In addition to that, we have also enabled a regulation called the Payment Services Providers Regulation. More than 6 entities have actually enrolled themselves, enabling individuals who live across the rest of the world to actually make payments effortlessly through a mobile app. So we expect that all these measures will enable the attractiveness of the GIFT City as an international financial center to scale up in the near future.
Okay, I would also like to ask you about the progress in terms of encouraging more retail payments, cross-border payments through GIFT IFSC. What's been the quantum of payments so far that has been handled?
No, so it is early days. So at this point of time, about 6 payment companies have been authorized, and only 2 of them are operational at this point of time. They are in the process of rolling out the connections with the other financial sector entities here, which include banks, funds, insurance companies, etc. So we expect that the results to actually start coming out by next year, when all these entities would be fully operational. So as I already mentioned, the journey does not stop with just the payment services companies. We also have very recently launched a foreign currency clearing and settlement system, which is being run by the Clearing Corporation of India Limited, IFSCA. So this provides a high efficiency in the movement of money in the GIFT ecosystem. So now the FCCS serves the banks in GIFT City to ensure that the real-time settlements between the banks happens at speeds no more than 3 seconds. So this ensures that there's high efficiency in the financial ecosystem here. We expect that this clearing and settlement system to also start cross-border services maybe sometime next year, enabling same kind of speed of transfer of money on a real-time basis to happen by next year as well.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Newscentre. More news and updates continue right here.